I'm Kitty.
And I'm Max.
And this is
Dango
Duo. And welcome to the first Duo reaction.
Oh, Fall Anime 2016.
Yep. It's probably... Is this the first one that's going to be uploaded?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I would have to look at the release schedule, but we are definitely reacting.
We have watched the thing, and now we must react.
We have watched the thing, and we are gonna share our reactions. But first, if you are new to our videos, allow us to explain to you how things are gonna go. Okay, we're gonna give you a quick summary of Magical Girl Racing Project, a new anime for fall 2016. We're gonna tell you the good,
the bad,
and then we're gonna give you a recommendation, and then really soon. The spoiler zone will begin, and then we're going to talk about everything. We like to give you the chance to go watch it for yourself if it interests you, and if not, just go all the way through and enjoy us yelling at each other and our contrasting opinions.
The usuals.
Basically, what it's like to be a human being.
Yeah, the usual, right?
So, you're here for some Magical Girl Racing Project?
Y'all like some magical girls?
Yeah, and I love me some Keikakus, so...
That's not project.
No, but that's the Japanese title, though.
Okay. Then.
Yeah, it's actually the Japanese title. That's why I love it so much.
That's so stupid.
But anyhow, let's take it from the top. Kitty, what's Magical Girl Racing Project actually about?
Well, it was originally based on a light novel series of the same name, released in 2012. And the story follows Koyuki Himekawa, who wants nothing more than to be a magical girl, despite, being, in middle school and knowing it's kind of childish to think this way.
And it's actually kind of interesting because in this world, there is a free app that she discovers, and it claims that to have the potential to allow people to turn into magical girls, which just so happens to be her lifelong dream.
But things are not as simple as they seem. Or maybe they are, but
or
probably not.
Or probably not, telling from that opening.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a pretty quick and easy description, letting people know what this anime is actually about. Kitty, what did you like about this anime the most? The first episode, that is.
The first episode, yes. I feel like the pacing is what really helps drive the story along. Because you get to know the main character's motivations pretty soon, and then you get to meet the other magical girls as well and kind of immerse yourself into the world. And it does that really effectively for only being 23 minutes. So it's very effective at putting you in the world and helping you understand the characters in the world, particularly the main character. And I'm sure we'll get more of the other characters. You get more of a one character later, but I'm sure we'll get to know the other characters, especially with how the opening is depicting these two.
Definitely. Building off of that, the thing that I like the most is how effective it was at storytelling. And just like you said, it makes the best use out of those 23 minutes. And if you I don't know the scheduling yet, but if you have seen my reactions to fall anime so far, I've been longing for a story that is very effective, and this one is definitely effective. I was watching it, and I paused the video because I was taking all the information. I was like, okay, we've been introduced to the main character, her dreams, what she wants to do, why she likes being a magical girl, the struggle that is to like a magical girls, even though she's almost a teenager now, her friends, a childhood friend, the struggle. And I paused the video, I'm like, we're 9 minutes in. It's so compact, but well done without it feeling like
it's rushed
or like an info dump.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just so effective, and I was literally a little bit shocked. I'm like, we're only 9 minutes in, and I already know what she wants, and we're soon introduced to the central conflict, and that stinger at the end.
Yeah.
It definitely spices things up, and this is the first anime this season where I am legitimately excited to see what happens next.
Definitely. But it can't all be Guns N' Roses.
It can't all be Guns N' Roses.
Yep. That's a thing.
This anime, yes, it definitely is. It definitely is. This anime is not by any means perfect.
Oh, of course.
Kitty, what did you not like about this particular anime? This first episode of Magical Girl Racing Keikaku.
I'm 99% sure I know exactly where this is going, because the art style speaks to it's Madoka again. And and part of me is I love Madoka, but also, is it too early or is it too late for people to have another Madoka? Because about 2 seasons ago, there was another anime that tried to do this, and it was very bad. And I only watched the first episode because it already turned me off within the first episode.
It dropped the ball really quickly.
I will put what it is. I will ask you to put what it is here when I remember what it is.
Okay, yeah.
And then we'll be looking at it on the screen.
Max and Kitty from the future will take care that it's on the screen.
Exactly. And it's not necessarily a bad thing that I am pretty gosh darn diddly darn sure where this is going.
That's what I say.
I know. And it's not a bad thing, but I would like to be surprised, but somehow I have a feeling at least the next few episodes are not going to surprise me.
Yeah, okay, especially if you have seen Madoka Magica.
Exactly.
As for the thing that I didn't particularly like, I think this anime, this first episode, is very solid. It's almost, I want to say, spotless, except for fan service. Do I really need to see this 12-year-old girl's underwear?
Nobody needs to see that.
Like, okay, stop.
Twice.
Like, it happens twice, and I'm sitting here like, why, and excuse the expression, why the fuck did you have to show me this?
Yeah, there's no reason.
Because this anime is not really like kawaii bait. It's not like we want boys to be looking at this anime, not really, because it's about magical girls, which is mainly focused a female audience. So I'm sitting here like, what's the point of this? That's the one thing. That's basically the one black mark on this anime, on this first episode, where I'm sitting here like, we didn't need this. And as someone who's all about like clarity and efficiency in storytelling, I was like, that's the sort of shit that you cut.
Yep.
Like on the cutting room, script room, I guess.
Exactly.
It's like we can show something more than just this.
Yeah, like we can show her already in her PJs responding to this message instead of
yeah.
changing into her PJs to respond to this
Also,
message.
she's like 12.
Yeah, please stop.
No, like I don't want to say that it's understandable if she was like older, but it would definitely be less creepy and less gross if she.
It would still be stupid. But
it would still be stupid, but not gross.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I didn't particularly like about this anime. So far, though, we're gonna give our full-on thoughts. You know, because it's not about like you know, do we love it, do we hate it? There's good, there's bad. I think
it's only one episode.
It's only one episode, and I think part of consuming media is to be able to look at it objectively and learn from it and enjoy it. Also, talking about enjoying stuff, Kitty, are you going to keep on watching this anime?
Definitely. I'm interested to see where it's going. Again, I'm 99% sure I know where it's going, at least for a little bit. It could throw me on its head, and I would be very happy if it did. But I will at least keep watching for a little bit.
And before we step into the spoiler zone, Kitty and I haven't actually full-on shared our uncensored thoughts, so get excited for us. I don't maybe completely being on different ends of the spectrum. I'm getting this light feeling. I want to keep watching this anime. It's the first anime of this season that I've watched, and it's made me go, finally! Something I can actually sink my teeth into.
Definitely.
I am definitely looking forward. I'm not giving it a full pass. I'm not saying I'm going to watch 12 episodes of this. Or maybe, I don't know if it goes 2 seasons. I don't know. We'll have to watch that.
Probably not.
But I definitely do, I definitely see Kitty's concerns. And I'm a little bit worried myself. You know, a little bit. But I definitely, this first episode was very solid. And I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt until it proves to me that I shouldn't be trusting it.
Either wrong or correct.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's about it for our non-spoiler thoughts.
Now we move into the spoiler zone.
If you would like to see this anime, there should be a link to the description down below.
We recommend it, so go ahead and check it out.
Or if you're just curious, like you don't have to particularly agree with our points, or if you think that maybe we are, or if you think we're wrong, then go check it out.
For it.
Totally. And come back and listen to our full-on spoilerific zone because it's about to start in 3, 2, 1.
I went from 3, 4 to 5. That didn't quite work on my fingers.
That intro, though.
Yeah, that's the one thing where I'm like, at least they're dropping the ball, or not dropping the ball, they're revealing their hand more quickly than like something like Madoka did.
Because I totally see what you're saying about Madoka. Part of me, I feel that I want to believe that they're gonna do something a little bit different because the whole thing with Madoka was the third episode surprise. That was the whole punchline with Madoka.
Other than the fact that we knew Gen Urobuchi was working on it, and he doesn't usually work on something this nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this in the past. I feel that Madoka's pacing gets really slow between episodes like 4 and 9.
Yeah.
Like there's big things that happen, but like it didn't grab me again, like super grab me until episode 10, which I believe is the best episode of Madoka.
Definitely.
And I'm sitting here and I'm watching this first episode of Magical Girl Racing Keikaku, and I'm thinking Kitty's shaking her head. I love it. And I agree with you. I see where it's going. I want to believe that it's gonna do something different because it didn't wait for 3 episodes to be like, yeah, these girls are gonna all murder each other. It starts off with that. That is the first thing you see, and it's not mentioned. You for the rest of the episode, and that is genius because it's just about planting seeds of doubt.
It wasn't great at planting all the seeds of doubt because I mean, look at this fucking mascot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The mascot, I have to agree, it's a problem because and I know maybe they didn't think about this. Coincidence happens. That's why ideas are not protected by copyright. But it looks a lot like Monokuma from Dingle Rompers.
Yeah.
And that's... Or maybe it's not on purpose. I don't know.
I don't know. The whole black-white thing. And it talks like a Cube, basically.
Yeah.
Except more moe.
Yeah. And and I'm gonna just say this right now. The name of this anime is the Magical Girl Racing Project. It's about racing magical girls. Not particularly about them fighting crime or helping people. I think there's a little something here in the title.
I think so. I wonder if it translates the same way in Japanese, because the word raising, if it's spelled differently, can mean something entirely different in English.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's why they translated it this way, or if it has that same connotation in Japanese.
Yeah, and I do know, because I've been joking about this the entire time, that it doesn't have a project, it has Keikaku, which means plan. So, the Magical Girl Racing Plan.
Yeah.
It's like, what is the next part of the plan? And, the spoilers, the end stinger, and I mean, it's not really a stinger because it's on the description for the anime, is that there's only 16 magical girls in this in the area.
There are now 15, yeah.
They're 15, and Kyube has decided that they can only be...
actual name?
It's a pon?
It's not pon, he just says pon. Isn't it Fav? Fav.
Favu, yeah. Favu, also the picture is inverted, that's weird. But Favu says that there can only be half magical girls here. And the implication is that, well, what
are we going to do with the other ones? I'm sure the innocent implication will be like, they'll just lose their powers.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe it'll be based on merit. Or they'll probably just ask them all to murder each other.
Yeah.
There's also the thing about they're gathering points and there's
they're
like
gathering
a scoreboard.
Candy, which is also, it's both reminiscent to Madoka in the way that they're gathering like soul gems in Madoka. But also, surprisingly, reminded me of Panty and Stocking.
Oh, I haven't seen that, but I assume...
They gather heaven coins, and that is how they're trying to work their way back into heaven as fallen angels.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
It very much reminded me of that and Madoka kind of smushed together. So I thought that was like, it's probably not what on their forefront mind, like what they thought about for this. But...
And that's the problem, that's the thing where like two people who have never met, who have never interacted, and come up with a similar idea. Yeah. And it's also the human power of just squinting your eyes and seeing what you want to see.
And seeing connections.
And seeing and finding patterns.
That's how the brain works.
That's how our brain works. So part of me, again, I want to believe, because this first episode was so strong. Like, it was really strong, especially after all the stuff that I've seen this season so far. I want to believe. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt until it proves itself otherwise. But there were a bunch of other things in this particular episode that surprised me, and if I can take the lead here, boys can also be magical girls, Kitty!
I was honestly like not expecting that.
I thought it was gonna be like episode 5 or 6. Like, oh, your friend from childhood is here too! No, first episode! Screw you!
Yeah, I like that, and I like the fact that they didn't beat around the bush again about it. Because like he's the one who got her into magical girls. Of course he'd be interested enough to want to be a magical girl.
Yeah.
And he picks this like knight design too, which is very reminiscent of Sayaka.
Yeah. Do you think he was given or... It was picked, given, or rewarded based on their particular personalities, though?
No, it's, they pick it because, she if you look at the moment where she's playing the game, that's her avatar.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Yeah. Absolutely.
The one weird thing about the avatars, though, why is there a knight costume in a magical girl project or magical girl game?
I feel that, I mean, as with, like, a bunch of other CG card games or apps like this, I guess that if they only had magical girl designs, they would run out of ideas relatively quickly. It's kind of like why Love Life has like all the alternative costumes and like the alpacas.
Yeah.
And I mean, the concept of a magical girl is very loose.
Yeah.
So that's why like I was mildly okay, but I believe that you didn't particularly like the costume designs.
Yeah, I mean, the ninja girl who was prominent in the opening, her boobies are just out.
Yeah.
Her boobies are just like hanging.
Yeah, that is, and if I had to,
and then I know there's another one. I didn't take a screenshot of her, but the cowboy girl.
Oh yeah, the cowboy girl's weird.
Like holy shit, her tits are out.
Yeah, I have to. I'm not saying this is to disagree with you, but I definitely side with you. And like these designs are not immediately Mahou Shoujo inspired. Because when you think Mahou Shoujo, what do you think of?
Really cute dresses and pink and the other colors that go along with it.
And also like the the design theory behind like Sailor Moon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like they're not
There's
meant
a green
to be,
one,
or they're not meant to be sexualized.
Exactly.
And these designs
for the
are
most part,
definitely
they're young.
Yeah, yeah. Like
I mean, we don't know that about most of the other
about
characters.
the other girl, and we do know that their bodies change whenever they transform.
Obviously, because Show.
Yeah, because of Show. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like the Witch Girl's design, though. I will say that. There are some designs that are weird, but I love them.
What was her name? Top Speedo?
Yep, Top Speed.
Yeah, Top Speed. That's a really good name because although her theme is witches, it's clearly supposed to be about speed.
Yeah.
She can fly with the broom. She can fly really fast.
Exactly. I'm interested to see her a little less splash art in the mid roll.
Yeah, and we're talking about the mid rolls, and the mid rolls tells you the character's powers.
Yeah.
And the ninja girl has a very specific
her
phrasing.
Her name is Ripple.
Ripple. I like that. Oh, which by the way, Ripple is the name of the first special ability that people have in JoJo. It's like the ability to channel the Ripple, but I don't think they're gonna reference that. The cool thing though, or you never know, is that it says that the ninja girl's ability is that her shurikens never miss. That right there, it's a very JoJo-esque type of power, and that phrasing is very specific, and it intrigues me because. There's
how could you beat her if she never misses?
Yeah, exactly. How can you miss her if she never misses? It makes me wonder if there's a character who's like their shield can stop any blow, and then you end up in the situation like the unstoppable force and the immovable object, stuff like that. Really cool stuff, really interesting. I have to agree with you wholeheartedly. It feels really fan servicey, and I don't like it. It doesn't need to have that. No. I would have been entirely okay with more. Well, I mean. I've never been a really big fan of Sayaka's design in Madoka Magica.
I really like it, but the midriff showing that's the one problem.
That's my problem.
Although the point of showing the midriff, I think, is that's where her soul gem is.
Yeah, but then
other than that,
they could have put
really
it anywhere else too, though.
No, actually, in Madoka, the soul gems I think this is a fan theory, but it could be real. The soul gems
it could all be bullshit.
Are where they're placed is where their powers kind of come from.
Okay.
So Madoka's is on her chest by her heart because she's just a caring individual. Homura's is on her hand because she wants to control what the future is. Sayaka is in her gut because she goes with her gut and she's so justice-filled. Mommy's is in her head because she thinks about everything and articulates it.
Where's Kyoko?
Kyoko's is in her ponytail.
That's weird. I never thought about that.
I don't know about Kyoko's. Everyone else, I get.
The whole time I'm like, it's got it on their butt because... They're just a shitty person.
No, wait, isn't...
So Kitty, so where is Kyoko's gem, Kitty?
It's, a little bit...
Oh, you know what it is? It's at the base of her neck because she loves food.
I mean, you're not wrong, but... I don't think that's the symbolism of it.
You know what I really miss? The transformations from the third movie. Oh, they were so good. But you know what? This is not the Madoka Magica... Rebellion, spoiler zone. This is the Magical Girl Racing Keikaku. Spoiler cast. Kitty, that stinger at the end. Tell me about it.
It was pretty good. I'm interested to see. I know what's gonna happen probably.
Or we think that we know where it's gonna go.
I
mean,
I don't know.
I mean, I guess that I agree with you. Whereas like the most exciting outcome is for them to kill each other.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to the next plot twist after that. Why are we racing these magical girls?
Because we're just gonna eliminate half of them too.
Yeah, I feel like this anime could drop the ball super hard if it doesn't.
It could just be another Madoka clone unless it kind of elevates itself in some way.
I think not the solution or like the escape for this, but like it's gotta tell me who the hell is behind all of this.
Yeah.
Right? Because you learn nothing about the Cubase.
You learn nothing about
they're just alien race controlling the universe or whatever.
Yeah.
And I want to know because nobody is handing out magical powers just for the fuck of it.
No.
Right? No. There's gotta be a reason, and I want to know why. And
some dude just made an app and was like, I don't know, fuck it.
Oh my god.
He just had extra magical powers to give.
How much money do you think they're making off of that app?
Millions
of dollars every day. Oh my god. It's the third, it's the number third, yeah. The number third app on the App Store, Kitty.
After Love Live and Pokemon Go.
Yeah, exactly. It's Pokemon Go, Love Live.
No, Love Live is most grossing in Japan.
Is it? Huh.
That's why they give away shit for free all the time.
Actually, you know what? I'm not surprised. Card games aside, or rhythm games aside, Kitty, are you looking forward to the next episode?
Yep, I'm interested. I'm interested to see where it goes. I want to know more about the other magical girls for the most part. But that's the thing I want to know more about more than anything else.
I am also looking forward to it, but as we're signing off, the girl you're most interested about, go.
Which? Which girl?
Okay.
I love her.
I want to know more about Nun Girl. I want to know more about
I
Nun
really
Girl.
like Nun
I
Girl
really
as
like
well.
Nun Girl. I really love that nun design.
And their little like weird pupils and shit.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
all have really weird pupils,
There's
but
also,
like
there's also like the girl with like the sleepy girl
yeah.
with like the
She looks like
the puff of like pink hair in the center of her, like
she
the
looks
center
like
bang.
she could be the most moe bait, or she could
Yeah.
completely subvert your expectations.
Yeah, this almost like that sort of like Survivor / like Big Brother situation where you're like,
Danganronpa.
yeah, you're like, which of these is gonna be the freak?
Yeah.
Which of these is gonna be which of these is gonna be the guy with the glasses from Another who's like, time to go, process of elimination, murder all these girls?
Which of them is gonna be the Komaida?
You know what? Like, honestly, real talk, I'm sitting here, and now that you say that, I feel like this is less of a take on Madoka and more of a take on Danganronpa post Magical Girls, really?
I could see that,
because
yeah.
how much you want to bet? There's one of the girls who's on the inside,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Which of these girls is the traitor, Kitty?
It's Ripple. I'm 100% sure it's Ripple.
Nah.
Except that might be
She,
too
she-
easy.
she was literally named the Tsundere, Kitty. They
Shit.
literally said she's the Tsundere.
And then she went, Shh.
Yeah, she was like, no, I'm not.
She's like, Shh, whatever.
For the time being, though, we have shared our thoughts. We are interested to see where the story goes.
Yep.
The of you out there, if you tagged along, well, thank you for doing so, and we would love to hear what you have to say in the comments down below. We'll make it a point to reply to pretty much every video, and we want to talk with you. Let's have a conversation. For the time being, though,
Thanks for watching.
yeah, check out the playlist, and if you are interested in helping us continuing to do these reactions and bring LP videos, please consider pledging to our Patreon page. You can earn a bunch of really cool rewards along the way. But for the time being, Kitty, sign us off.
Magical Girl Project Raising Away. I reversed the words.
Everything's going according to Keikaku.